everybody, it's Preston with Godsey Ag. On this week's agronomy alert for July 8th, we're going to be standing in a bean field, and we're going to talk a little pest management in beans. And then I got a corn plant here from a later planted cornfield, and we're going to take a look at the root system on it and give you some tips and things to look at there. First thing, in this bean field, we are well into our vegetative period with beans. We're past that emergent state where we went into our cotyledon leaves and then our first true leaves, and now we're into our trifoliate vegetative stage. What we're seeing right now in a lot of bean fields, similar to what we've seen in the past with corn, is grasshoppers have been tough on our field edges. That plant material is really soft for those young bean plants, and the grasshoppers really have liked them. I've seen a lot of damage, 10 to 15 feet into the edges of the fields where pretty well wiped out stands. So we've treated a lot of edges for grasshoppers. Now what we're seeing pretty well across the whole county, we're seeing a lot of thrip damage in our beans. And what we'll see when we get thrip damage, we'll see our upper leaves, they will start to cup kind of downward. So instead of like a herbicide damage with a growth regulator, we'll see them cup upwards. We'll actually see those leaves cup downwards, and our thrips so for an instance of damage, we can see we're kind of cupping downwards, and those thrips, they will be on the bottom side of the leaf. If you have good eyes, you'll be able to see them crawling around on the bottom side of the leaf. If your eyes aren't quite so good, what we typically do is take a few leaf samples, knock them off on white paper, and they are little tan bugs, about 1 millimeter or 2 in length, and they have a pretty rapid life cycle. They can complete a life cycle in about 10 days. So as far as managing them and treatment thresholds, if we're starting to see 3 to 4 thrips per leaf, we're going to want to start to treat those. Acephate is our main treatment for them. As far as development of the bean plant, we are pretty well through. We might have one more herbicide application to make on them. A lot of cultivation done this year to control pigweeds, but we're getting our final herbicide mix on either through post-application or chemicated through the sprinkler for residual. So beans, mostly just watching those thrips, paying attention to our borders for grasshoppers, much like we've had to with corn.